How's it going, everybody? I am Sliv. Welcome back to Warframe. Now, we left off in the last episode. It was really just a tutorial episode, mostly me just going over some stuff. This one's going to be a little more into it, I would say. Where we left off last time, I said we needed to go from Venus to Mercury, and then get to the Susu. I have no idea how to say that. This one, Shuishi. I don't know. This weird word. We have to complete this mission. Once we complete that, then we can go to Earth and do the Mars Junction. After doing Once Awake also. Now, before we do anything else, I do want to show you the Once Awake quest. I haven't started it yet. The prerequisite is Venus-Mercury Junction. So we have to go from Venus to Mercury to unlock this quest. And then we have to do the Once Awake quest plus that S-word that S-word mission to unlock the junction to, Mars. And that's really our goal. So, what I did, last time we left off, we were on Eastgate. It took me maybe 30 minutes to do all these. Eastgate was pretty quick. It's just an exterminate, killing about 70 enemies pretty fast. I did that one solo. Tessera is a defense. I did that in a party. You can change that right here, public or solo. So I did the rest of them. Actually, I was in public, but nobody joined me except for that defense mission. The defense mission I did with three other people. We went to wave 10 mainly because the Mercury Junction required us to complete 10 waves on Tessera, so we just did all 10 there. Then I went up and did Linea solo. It's a rescue. It is easier in a public match, but if you want to actually do the objective yourself and do the rescue yourself and have a little bit of a challenge, do it solo. I recommend that. Venera was a capture, same thing. It's not too difficult, but if you want to do the objective yourself and not have other people rushing to it to get through it real fast, I suggest going solo. And then the mobile defense. Mobile defense was just like a regular defense, except you have to defend 3 different points in sequence. You do one, then you move to the next one, you do that one, then you move to the next one. And each defense is about a minute long, so it doesn't take too long. So, but all of these took me about 30 minutes. I am now level 14. I think I was like level 12 when we left off, so I didn't get a whole lot of XP. I did fill this bar up some more. Not quite rank 2 yet. So, where that leaves us is, let's check the requirements one more time. I need to defeat 10 more Eximus on Venus and defeat Jackal. So we're going to go ahead and do Jackal now. So here we go. I suggest doing in a party. Fighting the Jackal, once you learn how to fight him, he's not too bad, but low level, it's easier to do in a party. So I'm going to sit here and wait. I'm actually going to do it in a party because my stuff's still under-leveled. I still have the first weapon. Haven't gotten a whole lot of mods yet, so I'm going to go ahead and wait on a party. So we'll do this here. I'll be back as soon as I get a party for this. Alright, we got a Frost Prime that joined us. So we did get a party member. So we got one guy. That should be enough for Jackal. I mean, we might get more while we're running it. It's okay. So let's go ahead and do this one. We're actually, since this is a playthrough, let's play. I'm gonna let him kill stuff. I'm gonna open up chests. Oh, he's got some pretty cool stuff. These guys you want to kill, or else there'll be like bars on the door, lasers. Okay, so we got an elevator here. Go ahead, hit that Frost. Oh, wrong button. Jump.
Do not dismiss the Jackal as
right.
just another Corpus proxy. This will be unlike any
I'm
enemy
coming,
you've
teammate.
faced yet.
Alright, so really with this, you can just rush if you want. You can rush to the Jackal. I don't think the fight will start. Here he is. The fight won't start till all your party members are here, so if you have a party of 4, you have to wait for everybody. So as you can see, I'm running up to him. He's not fighting me. We have to wait until the other guy gets here. Now, it's been at least a year, maybe 2 years since I fought the Jackal. But I'm pretty sure he is just a target one leg at a time to drop his shields and then do damage to him while dodging stuff. So,
Target spotted. Stay sharp.
Like that thing, that stomp, we have to dodge that while shooting at his leg. He knocked me back, which is expected. I don't know which leg the other guy's focusing. I think he was focusing at back leg. See, right now his health, his overall health is silver. That means we can't do anything to him until we break his legs. I don't have a very good weapon. 0. Ooh. 0 is not good. Oh, he's got a frostbolt. Why am I not in the frostbolt? Oh, well, the stomp doesn't break. There goes the leg. Got it down to about 50%. Okay, do damage to his body since he's down. He's back up, so go back to his back leg. And he's down again. He's back up. So that's all it is. Just target a leg, take it down. Frost must have him slowed because he's barely moving. He's not stomping, which probably means the frost slowed him down. The ice slows down enemies, which is pretty good. Oh, I got knocked off the edge. That's okay. Got him. Okay, so he's dead. Oh, he's back up? No? That's weird. I've never seen him do that before. Usually he despawns. Ooh, an Eximus. We need Eximus. The Eximus dropped an Oberon piece too. That's another, that's the helmet for another Warframe. That is pretty common drop, but since we don't have any other Warframes, getting that's nice. Trying to get a full Oberon set pretty early would be beneficial. There's those bars I was talking about if you don't kill the sensors. Alright, we can just run to extraction. Once you've done the objective, there's no point in sticking around. Unless that happens. If they lock the doors. Oh, is it down? Must be down. Yeah, doors are locked. So you have to go to a console like this to break the doors open.
Override successful. Let's get going.
Eximus, we need that guy. We will get the Eximus. And here's extraction. It wasn't too hard. I mean, just taking one extra person. The frost definitely helped from slowing it down, but we were still able to actually get to experience the fight instead of... Oh, we also got Rhino. That's right. So Jackal, every time you kill Jackal, he drops a Rhino piece. So to build a Warframe, to build Rhino, we need the Rhino systems, the Rhino chassis, and the Rhino neuroptics. You get those 3 parts, then you build all 3 of those. Let me go ahead and leave this party real quick. So, we got Oberon Neuroptics, which is the helmet, and then the Rhino systems. So to build Rhino, we have to get all 3 parts. We have to get Rhino systems, Rhino Neuroptics, and then there's a Rhino chassis. Once you get all 3 of those, you build them. It takes 12 hours to build each part. This is just going over how to get Rhino. We build each part, then we come over here to the marketplace that was here on your ship. you go to categories, click on Warframes, and then you do blueprints only. So that way you're only buying blueprints, because if you don't do that, it'll show to buy them for platinum. We don't want to buy them for platinum. Come down here to Rhino, and here's the blueprint for 35,000 credits. So if we click on that, this shows what we need. It's going to cost 35,000 for the blueprint, then another 25,000 to build them. So yeah, we're looking at what, 60,000 credits for Rhino. I have 64. So Rhino 60,000 credits plus the neuroptics, the chassis, the systems, and 1 gallium. So you need all of that to build this guy. He is going to be probably, unless we somehow get Oberon, he's going to be our next Warframe. I really suggest, if you're new, go ahead and farm Rhino. After you kill Jackal once, queue up, do it again until you get all 3 parts and start building him. He's really strong early game. He's a really strong Warframe in general, but for new players starting out, he's really good to have. Really good. I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting him. I'm not going to end this episode here. We're going to keep going, but I will have to pause the video for now because I want to do the Mercury Junction. We still need 4 more Xmas, so I'm going back. I'm going to do the Jackal again. I'm going to try to get those Rhino parts in this episode. So I'll be back here in a few minutes after, well, for you it would be seconds, but for me it would be probably about 30 minutes. And we're going to do the Mercury Junction as well. So hold tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so I went on ahead and, well, welcome back first of all. That took a lot longer than I thought for me on my end anyway. It took me a little over an hour. I know it was like only I needed 4 Xmas, and I ran FOSSA 3 more times. Yeah, as you can see, I now have the check marks on all of them. But what happened was, when I ran FOSSA, I ran it in public with other people, and I got 3 more systems. As you can see, it says I have 4 blueprints, which means I got the 1 system's the first time you saw it, then 3 more after that. Which sucks, but that's just how the RNG of the game is. It's how, just how it is. Eventually I'll get it all, just have to keep running it. But I wasn't getting the Xmas kills like I needed. I didn't get any out of those 3 runs. So I went back to Tessera. No, I'm sorry, I went to E-Gate, which is the Exterminate. I ran that solo, and got all the Xmas I needed in 1 run. So, really I wasted time doing FOSSA multiple times. What really wasted time, and this is just a tip for the new players. If you're running solo, feel free to take your time, explore, gather resources, open up every single cache and chest you find. That is totally fine if you're running solo. But when you're in a public match and people are trying to just progress, especially assassinates, and everybody has to be at the boss to start the boss fight, and let's say it's 4 people in the party, if 3 of them are there and you're running around getting all the treasure, you take 10 minutes doing that, those other 3 guys are waiting 10 minutes for you, and that's kind of crappy, to be honest. It's kind of crappy. New players might not know that, might not understand that, so it's just a little tip for the new players out there. If you're in a group, try to stay with the group, try to keep up. If you want to explore and gather resources, find either a resource gathering group, run with some friends, or do it solo. Running with randoms, try to keep up with the group. Anyway, I'm gonna farm Rhino on my own time. It's starting to get late, that's why I went on ahead and didn't go ahead and finish Rhino now. So I wanted to actually get all of Rhino before I continued this video, but it didn't happen. So we're gonna go ahead and do the Mercury Junction real quick, knock it out. This will get us to Mercury, which will allow us to do the Once Awake quest, and that's what I was hoping to get to on this video, but it looks like it's probably gonna be next video when we get to Once Awake. Which Warframe is that? Volt. Okay. Here I come, Volt. You motherfucker. It's kind of a cheap way to do it. That's Excalibur's number 4 ability, which is a strong ability. Made it so much easier than the Rhino fight. We're done. And Venus to Mercury is complete. I don't even know what rewards we got from this, though. I want to see. I'm curious. What are our rewards? Okay, unlock Once Awake quest and Howl of the Kubro quest. So that's 2 quests right there we just unlocked. Again, I want to get all the quests done in this series.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Oh, thanks, Notice. I didn't know that. Oh, the Boltor blueprint. Awesome. That was something I want to get to. Okay, we did get some broken mods. Why broken mods? I didn't know they gave the Boltor blueprint. That is great news. Yeah, we're just going to double check. Once Awake, Howl of the Kubro, those are both quests. Boltor, excellent. Okay, then the 2 broken mods. I think that's it. Oh, and some salvage. Okay. That was another thing I was going to get to in another video. But, since we went on ahead and got it, first of all, real quick to end this video, I showed Rhino. This was how, I'm going to finish farming him on my own time. But this is how the game is free. You don't have to pay platinum, which is the real money currency, to get Warframes. You can just go out and each planet has a Warframe or quest line. Some quest lines, like Mesa, I think was a quest line or something. Equinox isn't a quest line. Titania is a quest line, I know that. A lot of the newer Warframes are quest lines to unlock. Older ones are usually just planetary. You get them off planets, off bosses. But yeah, so you can unlock the Warframes for free. That's the point I'm trying to get to. Anyway, and last but not least, Master Rank 2, as you guys can see, we'll do that in the next video as well. The Boltor weapons. Where's the Boltor? Does it show the Boltor? Maybe? Oh, Mastery Lock, maybe. Bees. Boltor. So we have to be Master Rank 2. We're almost Master Rank 2. This is the weapon I was going to recommend new players try to get to as soon as you can. So as soon as you can get to Master Rank 2, get the Boltor. I didn't know they rewarded it for unlocking Venus to Mercury, which is outstanding. That saves 15,000 credits for buying the blueprint. So, yeah, we got it for free. That's going to be pretty much our early game primary weapon we're going to use. So, that's what I used whenever I played on Xbox as my primary starter weapon, and it was a great weapon to begin with. So that's where we're going to go. Anyway, next video, I can actually start building it. Let's go ahead and, nope, I have to be Master Rank 2 to build it. So, next video, we'll start building it. Next video, I will have all the Rhino components. I'm probably going to go ahead and build them as well. I'll probably try to farm up all this stuff and build Rhino. And yeah, so anyway, that's going to conclude it here. If you have any questions, this is supposed to be me trying to go through as I'm playing the game, explaining what I can. It's hard to cover everything. There's so much about the game. It's a great game, but there's just so much to learn, so much for me to talk about, that if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll cover them in another video. But that it will conclude it here. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Any suggestions, please leave in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.